Is it time to quit rideshare? Let's talk about it. Welcome everyone, Mark here from Mark's Travel Time. And there is a trend that is getting to be more and more common and more disturbing. And that is assaults on rideshare drivers. In the city of Chicago, it is more than doubled. And I'm talking just carjackings, let alone all of the other abuse and assaults that take place. The most recent one that I'm reading about here happened 4 or 5 days ago, January 9th, 1400 block. Well, it doesn't matter where it was because most of you are not familiar with Chicago anyway, but they had 3 separate drivers carjacked by passengers, all rideshare drivers. At least 3 have been carjacked by passengers in recent weeks in Wicker Park on the north side. So a lot of this is happening in the same area. Now, let's take a look at some of the common components of this. Each incident, the rideshare driver arrives to pick up 2 men. One man sits in the back, the other enters in the front seat. The man in the back then points a gun at the driver and demands their belongings before telling them to exit the vehicle. The 2 men then drive off in the vehicle together. Let's look at when they happened. 12:10 a.m., 1:50 a.m. I have repeatedly said on this channel that you're putting yourself at extreme risk when you pick up after midnight, the late bar hours. And this, I would say, generally would hold true. But these days, there are no trends in that area. The most recent happened about 7 p.m. in the 1400 block of North Maplewood. 7 p.m. I mean, it's winter now, so yeah, the sun's down by 7, but that's not late night. That's when most people are just getting up. I mean, getting out, not getting up. Some of us might be getting up, but you're just getting out and about at 7 o'clock at night, which leads to this next story from Dallas. Man accused of brutally murdering rideshare driver. Now, if you are weak of heart, this is a terrible story, so you may not want to continue to listen to this one. Apparently someone wants to reach me. I don't know why anyone would want to reach me. Dallas police said they arrested a 21-year-old man who killed his rideshare driver Friday morning. Joshua Scott has been charged with capital murder. Listen when this one happened. It happened around 11:55 a.m. So what are you supposed to do? Stop driving at night? It doesn't seem to matter anymore. There's so much aggression, so much violence out there. When officers arrived at the scene, they found 33-year-old Joshua Miller dead. Detectives determined Miller was a rideshare driver who picked up a rider near where he was killed. A dashboard camera helped them identify Scott as a suspect. Yeah, you would think that if someone had a dash cam, they would have taken that dash cam, the murderer, the aggressor. Apparently they didn't. According to the arrest warrant, the video shows Scott pulling out a handgun and trying to rob Miller during the ride. There's a struggle during which Scott stabbed and beat Miller. All right. You know, traditional, conventional thinking says if you are being carjacked, if you're being robbed, turn everything over to the person. You can buy a new car. You can earn more money. Your car is probably insured, I hope, but you can't get your life back. Now, this is where it gets ugly, so if you want to tune out, I understand. Scott ordered Miller out of the vehicle and then ran over him multiple times. You would think if this guy had the car, he would just drive away. Oh no. He ran over him multiple times. Then he continued to assault him with a pole and the vehicle. So I don't know if this was intermittent until he died. This is beyond disgusting. A witness who saw Scott covered in blood and Miller's body on the ground called 911. Police were later able to locate Scott because the video shows him calling someone he lives with during the crime. So while he's beating someone to death, he's on the phone with his roommate or significant other or whatever. I don't know. Terrible. When the person didn't answer the phone, the voicemail message announced their phone number. So they got this all in the dash cam and they were able to track him down. So he's being held on $2 million. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're saying, but Mark, random acts of violence occur often. Crimes, carjackings occur. Yeah, they do. And you might say it's not just happening to rideshare, but you know what? It is. It is happening increasingly to rideshare drivers because rideshare drivers can be summoned. They can be summoned to where the criminal wants them to go. And that's a risk with rideshare. And in Chicago, it has more than doubled since last year. But I don't know. I have not been driving people for this reason. But at this point, it doesn't seem to matter because people are just summoning the drivers, even Uber Eats drivers, and they're robbing them, carjacking them, and beating them when they arrive to deliver their hamburger and fries. So we are at a crossroads, friends. I don't know what to think. I'd love to hear your opinions, though. Leave them down below. As always, I encourage you to like and share the videos. If you haven't already, please click my face in the corner to subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell icon. That way you'll know when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. I'm Mark. This is Mark's Travel Time.